catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to set up. He's going to go for it fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
More than 10 weeks ago, 28 teams set out to win the CFSL title. And tonight, the final two square off here in the Orange Bowl to determine that champion. It's the Boise State Broncos, and it's the Oklahoma State Cowboys, and it's live right now on YouTube. Hello, everyone. I'm Nate Murphy, and with me tonight is Ryan Moreland. And Ryan, two teams, one trophy, but I'm not sure we could have asked for a better matchup tonight.
Oh, this should be a good one. Like we said on the broadcast earlier, a rematch from a really tight, really hotly contested football game. The first time these two teams saw each other, I expect nothing more than the same tonight.
I would agree with that. It should go right down to the wire. Boise State going to get the football first. They've got the first chance to put points on the board. Ryan Smith leading the offense out, two in the backfield with him, three receivers in the formation. They're going to play fake and look to throw it here early on in first down yardage and a little bit more. Matthew McCray, we mentioned him in the podcast. He's going to have to play big tonight for Boise State.
And an All-American in season 15 here, and he's a guy that you got to watch out for. For Boise, he's going to be a big key for them winning. For Oklahoma State, blocking him down is going to be a big key to them trying to pull off the win.
Averaged nearly 145 yards a game this season. So it will be key for the Cowboys to slow him down. Four receivers in the set pistol formation for Ryan Smith. Going to throw it again out to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Nate Craig had his hands on it.
Yeah, that almost went the other way. A very dangerous pass there. Nate Craig, the senior corner, almost took it.
It could have been 6 for that Cowboy defense. And now draw play on 2nd and 10. And David Williamson finds a way to get a yard there. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
And Oklahoma State, such a difficult team to run the ball against. They've been the best rush defense all season long. So strong in that front four.
Defensive line will need to play big tonight, and they'll need to get home, especially on these 3rd and long situations. This one thrown to the sideline. Matthew McCray again tapping the feet inbounds. It's a 1st down.
Well, it's a quick start from McCray, and keeping an eye on his stats tonight. He needs 166 yards to tie Anthony Delano for the CFSL single season record in receiving yards. A fast start for him tonight.
So we'll be watching that, and Ryan Smith going to look out. This one is picked off. No mistake about that one. And going the other way, the Oklahoma State defense is going to put the first points on the board in this championship game.
What an absolute huge play here. Max Capone coming up with the big play for Oklahoma State. Jumps the route there. The sophomore and Texas transfer has had a big season all year long for this team. He was an all Big 12 guy and comes up with a massive play to start this game for the Cowboys.
Nate Craig had one on the other side, couldn't hold on to it. Max Capone makes no mistake about that one. Houses the interception. And now if you're that senior quarterback, Ryan Smith, you've been around the block. This is your 5th year. But this is the biggest game you've ever played in. How do you go shake that off, Ryan?
Oh, well, he's a guy that's been around the block, right? He's a guy that's been through adversity a time or two. He's thrown interceptions and come back and played well. And I feel like for him, it's not even phasing you right now. Just get back there, get McCray involved, and keep it going.
And they're going to throw it again on 1st down. Quick throw out to Ron Johnson, complete, but good for only a yard.
Yeah, a nice little pickup here. Ron Johnson had a big game last week in which he had 63 yards and a touchdown. Looking to get him involved early.
Go back to the shotgun, and Smith looking to take off and somehow gets out of there. Across the 30, across the 35, and the 40. It's a big run for Ryan Smith. And remember, it wasn't too long ago, he ran the triple option, so he knows how to move with his feet, and that's 21 yards and a 1st down.
What a huge pickup there for Smith and a Houdini play. Get another look at this. There is all kinds of traffic there. Everybody pushing and shoving, and somehow he squeaks out of that for a big 21-yard gain down the sideline there. a huge play as they near midfield.
So now 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line, and they're going to go back to the draw play. And this time, it goes nowhere. Boy, for a second, I thought that ball popped loose. Les McAdoo with the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Les McAdoo's had such a strong season this year, 22 tackles for loss. And you got to remember, he missed week 1 due to a suspension. So all of those numbers coming with one less game than everybody else had to play.
We'll see if he can make up for some of that tonight. And there's a big play in the backfield again as Jaden Turner tries to get around the edge. Rogalski drags him down. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Well, it's another one of those guys in that amazing front four for the Cowboys as we get a good look at that beautiful CFSL National Championship graphic right at midfield.
That's the trophy they are playing for tonight. And Ryan Smith has time this time on 3rd down complete. And this time it's Timothy Banger who bangs out 1st down yardage, 22 yards, and a 1st down for Boise State.
Well, the Oklahoma State front four has done a fantastic job against the run, but they have not gotten a ton of pressure so far in this game on Ryan Smith. And you're seeing him have time, and he's going to deliver. And another big play here on 3rd and long to pick it up, and they're moving now into field goal territory.
And now 4 receivers set. Smith in the backfield again, looking to throw, play fake, taking a shot for everything, and there was nobody down there. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think he was just getting rid of it. There was a little bit of pressure there, and there was good lockdown coverage downfield. A smart move there to throw that one away.
So now fully loaded shotgun in the backfield for Ryan Smith, and nowhere to go this time. He is tackled quickly as Rogalski comes flying in untouched. It'll be 3rd and 14.
In the first sack of the game for the Cowboys and the first of the night for Rogalski comes through pretty much unblocked right there. I just talked about how they weren't getting pressure. That one a breakdown with the offensive line, and he flies right in for the sack.
And now a big 3rd and long. They just converted a 3rd and 11. They're going to go to the screen game, get it off. Do they have enough blocking in front? They have plenty of yardage, but not enough. As David Williamson gets 13, sets up a 4th and 2 and a decision for Boise State.
Yeah, it will be. It looks like the field goal unit will come out, and they'll just take the points here early in this one.
So a big play on 3rd and long, but the sack was a killer, and they wind up not even getting those points you mentioned. Asher Wilson pushes it right, and the Cowboy defense holds, and it's still 7-0.
What an unlucky break for Boise State there to not get anything out of that drive.
So now the freshman quarterback, Ryan Moreland, leads his team out for the first time tonight around the edge and pays a price for keeping that one, but he gains 2.
What an absolute hit here. My goodness, coming in and leveling. That's All-American TJ Weinrich right there coming up and making a big hit. He is no stranger to those big hits, a guy that's really been leveling people all season long. What a tremendous hit that was.
So now 4 receivers set for the Cowboys, and there goes Jordan Hammer, and he's an All-American as well. He runs over a defender before he gets planted. A lot of big hitting going on early on in this championship game.
Well, there's no love lost between conference rivals, right, Nate? That's always what they say, and these two teams desperately want to get a win here. Big hits is a way to generate some of that fire under a defense's belly. A big hit there.
And we will see that all night long. And a big 3rd and 4 coming up. This one is going the other way. And quarterbacks, they're trading pick sixes tonight. The Broncos are on the board.
And it looks like Weinrich again. He's had a big game to start tonight, even though Oklahoma State's only had the ball for 3 plays on offense. But we have a pick 6 for both teams now, as Boise State will lock this one up with the extra point. An absolutely great job jumping the route there, taking it to the house. And wow, what an insane start to this ball game.
So both quarterbacks have thrown a touchdown tonight, but officially to the other team, both directions. So we knew it was going to be close. We knew there was going to be a lot of scoring. I don't think I could have predicted 2 defensive touchdowns to start this ball game out. And now we talked about how Ryan Smith got over things. How does the freshman coming in and playing in his biggest game of his career so far overcome that pick 6?
Oh, well, definitely different between a 5th-year senior and a freshman, right? He's got to shake it off. The young guys had a good season this year, but, obviously, the lack of experience, we'll see how he handles it.
Well, he's got time in the pocket to throw here, dancing around a little bit, but finds an open receiver. Great route by Chris Walker, the 4th. A nice deep curl route. He just sits down and allows his quarterback to put it right on the money.
Yeah, nice pass and catch here. Walker's a guy who's had a really good year, but his production's kind of waned down in the playoffs. Getting him involved early might be something to keep an eye on as this game progresses.
Now 1st and 10 from the 49 for Oklahoma State. Bunch formation to the top of the screen, and there goes Hammer. A little counter play, and he's able to squeeze forward for 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, not a lot of room to work with there. Hammer's had an impressive year this year, 6.3 yards per carry. That's the most for any back over 60 carries. But that one didn't have any room to run.
He's going to get it again, and that time he finds some room, and he just kind of squeezed through that little bit of a hole and gets it down near the 1st down marker. 3rd and 1 now for Oklahoma State.
Little hole was right. Boise State didn't give him a lot to work with there, but he kind of popped out on the other side. A big gain to make it 3rd and manageable.
So 3rd and 1, and they go 5 wide, and why not? This time it's complete. Eastridge across the middle on a little slant route picks up 13 and a 1st down.
Well, Stephen Eastridge, not a household name yet, but probably will be in his career. 50 catches for 184 yards. It's the 3rd most of any tight end in the Big 12.
And now you're going to bring a receiver in motion and run a little speed option. Moreland keeps it and pays the price again. Sage Collins a tackle in the backfield.
Well, and you can't play the option better than Boise State does here. They had the running back cover. 2 guys come up to swarm Moreland. He didn't have any time and nowhere to go with the football. He just kind of had to eat that one.
2nd down and 11, faking it to Hammer, has a little bit of time, and thrown out to Brigham Ray. Good for 4. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And the first time tonight we've said Ray's name, the 5th-year senior, spent the last 2 years with Oklahoma State and has had a big season this year for the Pokes.
Back to a 5 wide receiver look for Moreland in this offense. Going to dump it underneath, complete to JT Cass Jr. Again, short gain, good for only 2. It's 4th and 5 for Oklahoma State.
Well, Nate, I say it all the time. Throw short of the line, stay short of the line. This time didn't give his weapon enough time, enough room, to get upfield. They'll settle for a field goal.
And up and good. So right now the difference in this ball game, the missed field goal from Asher Wilson, as John Broadfoot puts that one between the pipes. Oklahoma State responds after the pick 6 and goes and gets 3.
Yeah, now it's time for Boise State to respond, and this is going to be a big response.
That is a
here.
huge response. As Boise State, their offense has not scored yet, but a defensive touchdown and a special teams touchdown from TJ Weinrich has them in the lead, 13-10, pending the extra point.
Wow, this is an insane start to this game. We've seen defensive touchdowns. Now we have a special teams touchdown as Boise State takes the lead, like you said, now 14-10. What an unbelievable, wild start to this championship game.
So we have seen 2 defensive touchdowns, 1 from each team, and now a kick return touchdown. It's almost like a game of horse out here. We'll see if Oklahoma State and their special teams can respond, not given a chance. So now, again, it's back on this Oklahoma State offense.
Yeah, now that it's back on Oklahoma State's offense, like you said, and this freshman quarterback's got to find something to do. Really, the running game's been working somewhat tonight. The passing game, outside of the interception, really hasn't connected with any regularity. You know, we've had plays here and there.
Now they're going to go back to the ground game. It's Ryan Moreland trying to keep it around the outside, still up, and finally whistled down a 6-yard pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, nice pickup here on 1st down. A 6-yard gain, I say it all the time, Nate. It wouldn't be a broadcast with me on it without me saying it. 4 yards a clip and you'll never lose a game. 6, you're really happy with it.
And now just needing that 4 yards to pick up the 1st down. There's Jordan Hammer out of the backfield, 6 and much more. 18 yards on that catch and run, and it's another 1st down at midfield.
No, that's why they always tell you to finish through contact here. A nice job of getting that shoulder down and really challenging a group of Broncos there for extra yards on the back end of that play, but wide open over the middle. We'll see if they go back to that at a certain point during this game.
That little angle route out of the backfield, tough to cover, and now a bunch formation with a single receiver top of the bottom of the screen. They go this way, wide open, and a big play from Brigham Ray, 23 yards, and a back-to-back plays now with a 1st down for Oklahoma State.
Well, I said they really didn't have momentum in the passing game. It wasn't very consistent. Now all of a sudden, started to look really consistent. Moreland finding Ray on the outside here, a nice gain, Ray's 2nd catch of the game. A big 1st down as Oklahoma State moves closer and closer to that end zone.
Now a fully loaded pistol in the backfield with Ryan Moreland. And they're going to go up the middle to Jordan Hammer, and he played the nail on that one as Pierce Parker lays it to him. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Man, he was there right away. Hammer had no options there. What an impressive play by Pierce Parker. Breaks right through the center of that line and makes a stop quickly.
Now with 5 wide receivers set, 4 to the top of the screen, and they go over the middle complete, and that's Cass. And he's got 11. It'll be 3rd and 2. Good pickup on the 2nd down and long to make this a manageable 3rd down.
Yeah, this was a nice pass over the middle to Cass, and that was the goal. You want to get some of these yards back, make it 3rd down and manageable, and that's exactly what they did here.
1 for 3 here early on 3rd down. A little bit of pressure, and that's a good throw under pressure, and it's complete. To the end zone goes Jordan Hammer, and Oklahoma State retakes the lead.
Well, Moreland does a nice job of finding his weapon around the outside, and just enough for a 1st down. That's all they were looking for. Hammer had other plans. A great individual effort on the back end of this play gets him into the end zone, breaking tackles, finishing hard through contact to push his way into the end zone. An impressive play, and we have another lead change, Nate. What an exciting start to this championship game.
First offensive touchdown of the ball game goes to Jordan Hammer out of the backfield with the catch. And I mentioned in the podcast, he's never carried the ball for more than 17 times in the ball game this year. But this is why he's an All-American. This is why he has made this offense just that much more explosive. It's what he does out of the backfield catching the football, and we saw it right there.
Yeah, we had the prop bets. I know one of them was who scored first. I don't know how many people picked a corner on that list. But then you just said it. We're 4 scores now, 4 TDs into this game before we had an offensive touchdown. Just wild stuff.
And TD Sav already calling it an instant classic. We're not even through 1 quarter, and that's how this game is going. And Ryan Smith, under pressure there, had to throw it away.
Yeah, and we're finally seeing Oklahoma State get some pressure on Smith, which is going to be key. If the Pokes want to win this game, they have to find ways to pressure this quarterback.
Now 2nd down and 10. Going to bring a receiver in motion, speed option look. And Ryan Smith had nowhere to go with that football as Weisinger comes in and puts it to him on that play. And it's going to be a long 3rd down for Boise State.
Well, we saw him creep up from that safety position, and we knew he was going to blitz. They still decided to run to that side. It was a mistake. Weisinger in the backfield immediately comes up with a huge hit. Although Boise State's been great on 3rd and long. This is going to be their longest. Let's see if they can get it.
Here we go, 3rd and 16. Going to go over the middle, complete. Largent picks up 8, but that's only half of what he needed. So now we'll see the first punt of the ball game.
Yeah, that's just goes to show you how crazy this game is. What the score is, the defensive touchdowns, everything. This is the first punt of the game. A nice stop there by Oklahoma State's defense, and a chance for them now. No one's really gotten, 2 consecutive scores, built momentum. This is the chance for them to do that early in this game.
And you look at this, look how even it is. 16 plays apiece, 4 first downs apiece. Oklahoma State, a little bit of an advantage in the total yards, but the defenses and the special teams for Boise State making some plays. Oklahoma State, though, set up in great field position. They're going to go to Hammer on this 1st down play. 3 yards right up the middle to the midfield stripe.
Yeah, and I talked to people around the league about what their predictions were, what they thought would happen in this game. Most people had this, somewhere like 27-24 or at most 30. Right now, we're looking like this could be a high-scoring game, Nate.
And we will see if the defense is buckled down. Although it's been defensive scoring as well, so I can't really say the offenses have been that dominant. Moreland picks up a couple, 3rd down and 5 coming up.
Yeah, like you said earlier, only 1 offensive touchdown so far in this game. That definitely tells you a lot about the performance.
And with that, the first quarter comes to a close. It's been wild early on here in the Orange Bowl. 17-14 Oklahoma State. You're watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back to beautiful Miami, Florida. Oklahoma State at a 3rd down and 5. Looking to convert here and keep this drive going. Taking a shot wide open, complete to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Wow, what a big one there. And Steven Rodriguez coming up with the play. The freshman who's had a big season here for the Pokes. Take an absolute shot down over the top. I believe that's the first time we've said Rod's name tonight. Way to get him involved for the first time. Let's go ahead and throw it over the top, get him in the end zone.
You're right. It's the first time we've said Steven Rodriguez's name, and he was wide open, just running down the sideline, nobody near him, and a great throw by Ryan Moreland, put it right on the money. And finally, we see somebody starting to take a little bit of momentum here. Can Boise State on this drive put something together? Because their offense really hasn't moved the football yet tonight, Ryan.
No, they haven't, not really. You're kind of right there, Nate. We haven't seen them. They've moved the ball, but not finished off drives. They need to be consistent in finishing off drives.
They're going 5 wide here, looking for the home run on first down. Open receiver laying out. Ron Johnson makes a great catch here early on to get Boise State rolling on this drive.
Well, the product out of Marion Harding High School in Ohio, coming up with a big play there. I talked earlier about the big game he had last week, one of the best performances he's had in his career. Looking to replicate that tonight. A nice catch there by the tight end, a diving effort to get a big gain here as Boise State nears midfield.
Laid out, full extension, great catch to get this thing going for Boise State. Now they're going to try and go to the ground game, and spinning forward, bouncing off defenders is David Williamson. Picks up 7 on first down.
Williamson hasn't found a lot of room to run tonight, but there does a good job of spinning off that tackle and finding a little extra wiggle room before falling to the ground.
2-by-2 set. They're going to play fake, and under pressure, just getting that one away is Ryan Smith, and throws it pretty much out of the building, it looked like.
Yeah, that blitz came in late there, but he saw it and he knew he had to get rid of it very quickly. Smart move there by the quarterback to float that one out of bounds.
So now 3rd and 3, a big third down here for Boise State. Complete first down yardage. Matthew McCray, he took a big hit, but held onto the football and moved the chains.
Yeah, Ty Mundis Bell was there to dish out some punishment on the back end of that, but McCray, a solid wide receiver, he is not going to let that ball out of his grasp. They convert on a big third down here. Now, we've seen this before. Boise State's moved the ball down the field. Can they capitalize now that they have good field position?
Well, they did miss a field goal earlier. That was the best shot they had at points offensively at this point. And this one thrown out. Jaden Turner out of the backfield, 5 yards on first down. Sets up a very short here, second down.
Nice pickup here on first down, like you said. And this is going to make second and third down a lot easier.
Second down and 5. The bunch formation tight to the bottom of the screen. They're going for all of it towards the top, and it looks like a little miscommunication with the wide receiver. He stopped short, and Ryan Smith threw it deep.
Yeah, and I think the pressure was starting to get there. That might have played a factor there. I'm not quite sure.
Now 3rd and 5. Boise State just converted a 3rd and short. We'll see if they can pick up another one. Receiver in motion, going to set up and try and block, and this one is going to be ruled incomplete. There's that pressure from the Oklahoma State defensive front, and it forces a 4th down.
Yeah, great play there. I didn't quite see who it was. I think it might have been Rolgowski there that got in the backfield. And Boise State maybe a little lucky. That was determined to be a pass. It looked real close there this time. They will get the field goal, though, to make this a 1-score game.
Junior kicker Asher Wilson is able to put this one between the pipes. And it, as you said, back to a 1-score game, so a good drive from Boise State. Didn't end the way they wanted to. And you said it was the pressure from Oklahoma State. Caused a couple of throwaways and then effectively ended that drive with a near sack, a near forced fumble at the end of that drive.
Yeah, and that was, it was a dangerous play there, but a good job of Oklahoma State bending but not breaking. It might be a big key to their success tonight.
So now 4 wide receivers set here, and going to throw it down the seam and nearly intercepted. Damon Battle had his hands on one.
That was really close. Fantastic play by Battle to get in there late. It looked like he was open for a second. Battle came out of nowhere to knock that pass away. A fantastic individual effort.
3 to the top of the screen here for the Cowboys, and they're looking that way. Complete. And no, incomplete as Moreland led his receivers a little too far. It looks like it'll be 3rd and 10.
And we've seen him a couple times now throw to that sideline quickly. A couple really short gains. This one can't even get in bounds. They'll bring up 3rd and long.
Now 3rd and 10, looking to convert right down the seam and breaking a tackle. It's a foot race, breaking one more, and JT Cass Jr. cannot keep his feet. But 59 yards later, the Cowboys have a first down inside the 15.
Well, for this big frame, Cass is deceptively fast, but unable to run out the defense there as Henry Pate III comes up with a touchdown saving tackle there at the end, but a huge play for the Cowboys as they move into red zone where they're 1 for 1 on the game.
And now they're going to spread it out. They can get a first down at the 2 right here, so don't have to score the touchdown on this set of downs. We'll see what they come up with. This one is complete to Eastridge in in a bunch of traffic there, as the Boise State Broncos had that one defended pretty well.
Yeah, it really was. Moreland squeezes the ball in there, trusts his tight end to come up with it. He does, but a little bit of a gutsy play there.
So Cowboys down close. Coming with pressure was the Broncos, and Brigham Ray gets it to the 1 before he's slung out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal, Cowboys.
A nice pickup to get the first down, but a great tackle in the back end by Noah Shake, the freshman, not letting him get into the end zone there. And Boise State will have another chance to try to stop the Cowboys.
Big boy football time, and they're going fullback up the middle, and that's Eugene Cruz not going to get to the goal line that time.
Yeah, the walk on there, not going to make it. Marcus Perez going to make sure of that. It'll bring up 2nd and goal, still inside the 1.
Now they've got 2 receivers top of the screen. They're going to bring a tight end in motion, offset eye look, and it's Jordan Hammer, and he's going to walk it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, after they didn't get in on first down, the offensive line was going to make sure they got in the second time. Great blocking up front. As you said, Hammer just walks his way into the end zone, his first touchdown of this game, and that's their most improved player as he won that award earlier tonight. So congratulations to Hammer. A big score here to, again, extend the lead for the Cowboys.
The Cowboys cleaned up a little bit here tonight in the award ceremony earlier. And right now, cleaning up a little bit here in the first half. 31-17 right now, Oklahoma State. And you mentioned that offensive line. The Boise State defensive line, if you looked on that touchdown play, all of them about 3 yards deep in the end zone. So great job blocking that one up. How does Boise State answer here? And another good kick return, although it looks like we're going to see this one come back with a clipping.
Well, that would have been nice to have. Obviously, it looks like it is coming back. The special teams play has been really good tonight, obviously, the big touchdown return we saw earlier. And that can ignite some stuff on offense. But really, Boise State's moved the ball well. They just haven't finished drives off. That's the biggest thing. And if they want to get back in this game, it's something that they're going to have to do more consistently.
5:50 to go and counting now, first half. This would be a big one to get a touchdown on, and this one almost goes the other way as Weisinger had his hands on one, was looking at the end zone.
Weisinger having a fantastic start to this game. Almost had one there that would have been a huge momentum killer for Boise.
2nd down and 10. Now they're going to bring them back in motion. They're going to run a speed option look, and Smith busting off of 1 tackle, but dropped in the backfield. Les McAdoo making the play. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Nice play there by McAdoo to come up with a play. You see, he comes from the far side of the field. Shows you the athletic ability that Les has. It looks like time on to spell the original contact there to slow him down. McAdoo will clean it up. Another long 3rd down, but 3 for 6. And most of them came on long 3rd downs. Boise State's actually been pretty impressive tonight.
3 for 6, as you said, and you're right. 3rd and 10 plus has been kind of where they've been set up. And there's another one. Ron Johnson, 12 yards on a 3rd and 11, and it's a first down.
And again, they're great on 3rd and long. Again, a nice pickup here. The tight end does a good job of keeping his feet in bounds.
So a fully loaded shotgun play fake over the middle, complete. Matthew McCray getting involved again. This time good for 8. 4 catches, 52 yards early on for Matthew McCray.
Yeah, he's having a nice start tonight. Outside of that interception, he's been able to find some weapons and move the ball consistently.
So 2nd down and 2. Play fake again. Running out of time, but able to find Nyrese Davis over the middle. 1st down yardage for Boise State.
And Nyrese Davis, a great job holding onto the football. He was hit almost immediately on that play. But another another conversion to pick up the 1st down.
Now bunch set bottom of the formation. Going to look the other way and kind of threw that one away. Good coverage and, again, pressure up front from Oklahoma State.
Yeah, there were 3 orange jerseys in the area right there. He didn't really have a chance to squeeze that one in. He'll get rid of it and live to fight on another down here.
Motion again, and they're going to run that little speed option look. And I don't think Smith is looking to pitch those at all. This time it gets around the edge, but good for only 3.
Yeah, it ends up a nice hit there at the end of that play by Kyle Tolbert, the defensive defensive tackle that comes up with the play there. A nice pickup here. Again, 3rd and decently long. Boise State's been so good at these tonight. Can they come up with another one?
Another 3rd down, this time 7 yards to go. Got to go screenplay. Can they get the blocking? They had blocking, but it was being chased down. And then Williamson can't quite get to the marker near midfield. Boise State's going to punt this one away at 4th and 1.
It looked like they had it there for a second, Nate. You were right. The blocking was set up, but then chased down from behind. That makes it so difficult to wait on the blocking to set up. And now a huge opportunity for the Cowboys to really take advantage in this game with this drive here.
31-17 our score, 3:55 to go first half. So a 14-point ball game. Oklahoma State looking to stretch this out to a 3-score game. They're going to go 4 wide receivers, 3 to the top of the screen. And Moreland going to go deep to the other side, and he is nearly intercepted. Noah Shake had his hands on it, couldn't hold on.
Noah Shake, we saw him come up with a big tackle at the goal line earlier. Almost came up with a way bigger play here. That was a dangerous pass and a great play on it.
2x2, a little tunnel screen, and this one's complete. And moving his way forward is Steven Rodriguez, just short of the first down. 3rd down in inches coming up for the Cowboys.
Yeah, we've seen Oklahoma State use this pretty regularly this season, and with Rod, they've had some success with it. Steven Rodriguez is able to find some room to work with this play.
And now a read option and nowhere to go for Ryan Moreland. Sage Collins was reading that play the whole way, and Boise State's defense gets a stop, and they're going to get the ball back.
Wow, that was absolutely huge for Boise State to get that stop there. They do a great job of blitzing off of that outside, kind of predicting what Oklahoma State wanted to do there to get the stop. They're going to get the ball back here, which is huge. If Oklahoma State scores on that drive, it's going to start feeling like it's getting out of hand. Now Boise State has a chance to score here, and it's going to make it feel like a really tight ball game.
Yeah, if Oklahoma State scored even a field goal in that game, the pressure on that drive, I should say, that pressure starts to mount. Now Boise State can take a breath and see if they can get this back to a 1-score game, but that's not the way to start this drive. Ryan Smith slung down by Les McAdoo. It's a loss of 10 on 1st down.
Well, McAdoo having himself a strong start tonight, huh? 2 sacks, comes up with a big one here. A loss of 10 yards will set up 2nd and 20. Absolutely going the wrong direction, and Boise's going to have to find some of these yards here to make 3rd down more manageable.
And if McAdoo doesn't make that play, Capone was coming in on the blitz, and he was there as well. So that one was not going to work out for Ryan Smith. This one works out a little bit better. He dumps it underneath to the poor walk-on who just got depleted. Jaden Turner, he's probably going to turn in his equipment after that hit.
Yeah, that one will make you a basketball player hits like that real quick. What an absolute unleashing there by Ty Mundis Bell, who's been a hard-nosed hitter all season long for the Pokes. Now 3rd and 16. We've seen some magic from Boise on 3rd and long. This one would tie their longest attempt. Can they convert here?
And they will take a shot at it downfield and complete as Cortez Largent 21 yards on 3rd and 16. The only question was, would he get his feet in bounds? And he did, or at least they say he did for now. We'll see if they take another look at it, but it is a 1st down.
That is a wild play there. And Boise State really has come up with some great plays on 3rd and long consistently tonight.
So why not look to make those plays on 1st and 2nd down? I don't know, but David Williamson on a draw play is swallowed up in the backfield, and guess who? It's Les McAdoo again.
Yeah, great play here. Another great play by Les McAdoo, showing off his athletic ability tonight. 2nd and 13. Boise State failing on 1st and 2nd down, but coming up with the plays on 3rd down.
And trying to do something on this 2nd down. Ryan Smith pushes forward for a yard on that read option. They've got him right where they want him, though. It's 3rd and long.
And it looked like that could have been Ty Mundis Bell that came up. Maybe Ezra Rogowski. It's hard to tell. I think it was Rogie, actually. They came up with the stop there on 3rd and 11. On 2nd down, now 3rd and 11.
The 3 receivers set. Now they're going to bring a tight end and reset him at the wing at the top of the screen. And screen pass to the bottom of the screen, not this time. Boise State had blocked that up pretty well a couple of times, but this time Oklahoma State's defense knew it was coming and were able to shut it down in the backfield.
Yeah, this was one that this wasn't going anywhere from the start. Rogowski there, and that was Tyrone Weisinger right behind him to clean that play up. And again, Boise State punting now, although this with a chance to pin Oklahoma State deep.
And it looks like they're going to take as much time off of what's left of this first half clock as possible. They're going to leave Oklahoma State with under a minute to go, but 3 timeouts for Oklahoma State and an offense, Ryan, that can put points on the board in a hurry.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's absolutely the case. Both of these offenses are capable of it, but as we see when they snap this, about 50 seconds left, all 3 timeouts, this is a situation where Oklahoma State would like to get points on the board, really put pressure on their opponent.
And even a field goal at this point in the ball game would feel huge going into halftime. And here you see the Oklahoma State offense, 17 plays, 12 rushes, balanced play calling, but the yardage all through the air.
Yeah, they've done a good job of finding their weapons and getting guys moving through the air tonight. Moreland doing a good job of getting everybody really involved. All the wide receivers. Hamer's been a weapon too in the past game.
35 seconds to go. We'll see how aggressive they are on first down. And Moreland's going to take off and scramble. He gets some good blocking downfield, picks up a first down, and they'll use their first timeout.
Interesting use of the timeout there. Great play, but interesting use. They had the first down. They could have got back on the ball quick.
They will line up 4 receivers, 3 to the bottom of the screen. That's the way Moreland's going. It has an open man caught across the 45, and they'll use timeout number 2. Pregame Ray, 15-yard pickup.
A beautiful touch on that ball. Ray just falls right into his hands. Weinrich comes up with a tackle, his 5th of the night.
34 seconds and counting now as they snap the football. This one complete and working his way out of bounds. And, they're going to call that incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, good job there to get that ball loose. I thought he had it too at first there, Nate. And then you saw the ball come out. Fantastic play to get that ball loose. I believe that was Shake on the play again.
So a good job in the Boise State secondary, not giving up anything there. This time, open receiver along the sideline. It's Pregame Ray, and he keeps the foot inbounds. 1st down and out of bounds.
Well, Ray having himself a good night tonight. 5 catches for 60 yards as his quarterback goes up to 265 tonight.
Now 5 wide receivers set. Oklahoma State now down to the 1 timeout. So over the middle, Cass gets their first down yardage. That'll stop the clock, and they'll, I'm sure, hurry it up now.
Yeah, hurry up. You got a shot at the end zone here, or go over the middle again. You still have a timeout to work with.
5 wide receivers in the set. You can see some of them gasping for a little bit of air. They're going to take their shot to the end zone, wide open. It's Rodriguez for the 2nd time tonight, and it's another Cowboy touchdown.
What an impressive drive there. They've shown the 2-minute offense quickly down the field. Great clock management as they get down, score with 13 seconds left. And now the Cowboys have put their Boise State Broncos in a bad situation. Remember, Oklahoma State will get the ball to start the second half.
77 yards in 38 seconds, although the ball was punted into the end zone. So in my book, it's an 80-yard drive for a touchdown. Oklahoma State now up 21 points as we head towards the locker room. Got a tackle on special teams, though. We've already seen Weinrich break one.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely something that they're going to be looking for to find some holes. He's breaking tackles, but he will go down here. About 8 seconds. Let's see if Boise State tries to airmail one here. Try to get maybe McCray deep down the field.
And we'll see. McCray has been the home run hitter this season for Boise State. They've got 4 receivers in the formation. They're going to go draw play. Busting through 1 tackle was Williamson. Nothing more than that as Podolski out of the secondary makes the hit, and I'm sure Boise State is just going to let this one go to halftime.
Yeah, it looks like they will here.
And that will do it as the last couple of seconds tick off the first half clock here in Miami at the Orange Bowl. It's Oklahoma State 38, Boise State 17. And Ryan, it was a wild one early, and then Oklahoma State is kind of taking control in this.
Yeah, we saw that pick 6 early, and then obviously the pick 6 on the other side of the ball as Boise State answers back. But then after a while, it just started to seem like Oklahoma State got all the momentum on their side. At one point, it was 17-14 in this game. Now 17-38 as we enter halftime. We saw Boise State last week make an unbelievable comeback against Kentucky. the game's not over until it's over, Nate, but they have a lot of work to do in the second half.
Well, it has been the Boise State defense and special teams to put the points on the board so far tonight. The offense has moved it from time to time, but has not put one in the end zone yet. They're 1 out of 2 in field goal attempts, so they've left some points out on the field and missed on a couple of opportunities. And there you see Oklahoma State's passing game really starting to take over this football game.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Moreland's been able to find his weapons, and he has good time in the pocket. He's been able to deliver some impressive balls downfield and just really does a good job of mixing it up. We've seen Hammer, we've seen Cass, Brigham Ray, Chris Walker, Rodriguez, Eastridge. Every guy on the offense has really gotten involved in this passing attack.
Cowboys are going to get the ball to start the second half, but let's talk about the Broncos here for a second, Ryan. They're down 21. How do you get back into it? Obviously, it's got to start right here, right now with your defense.
Yeah, you got to get off the field quickly. That's obviously the key. Get off the field quickly and then get some momentum built on offense. They've done a good job moving the football. They've been fantastic on 3rd and long, but they just haven't been able to finish drives off, and that's going to be the key for the Broncos here. Finish drives off, find some points at the end of these plays.
And here you're seeing the highlights from this Oklahoma State offense, and obviously it's been a season-long highlight reel for these guys. It's been the big play, in Boise State right here coming out of the locker room down 21. They have to avoid giving up another one of those here on this drive because they need to get off the field and give up no points to try and get back into this. And there's a good start. Hammer finds 2, but it hit hard again early on. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Man, Boise State's done a good job against Hammer tonight. Marcus Perez, a big reason why his 5th tackle tonight. But Hammer not used to being shut down like this. Boise doing a good job of corralling him.
Play fake, and they're going to go down the sideline, a little wheel route. And Moreland, I want to give him credit for throwing that one away. There was some double coverage over there by that Boise State secondary.
And it looked like he had a tiny window to fit that one in, but it really would have been difficult to have the touch to put it right there at the perfect timing.
So 2-by-2 set, 3rd and 8. Big play for Boise State. Can they get off the field? And they're going to give Jordan Hammer the spot right at the 35-yard line in the first down.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a generous spot there, if I'm being honest. TJ Weinrich will come up with the stop, but it will be a first down.
I thought he was short on first look, but they give him the spot, and now he's going to go pick up 1 on the screenplay. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
TJ Weinrich again coming up to make plays. He's had his fingerprints all over this game, not only defensively, but obviously in the special teams as well.
So now 2nd down and 9, 2-by-2 set for the Cowboy offense. Moreland across the middle, it's Cass, and he just gets that big body rolling downhill. He's hard to stop. He's over 100 yards receiving on just 5 catches tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of that's due to that 59-yard catch we saw earlier. Marcus Perez coming up to make the tackle there at the end of that, but Cass obviously a huge part of their offense, the number 1 targeted receiver on this team, on a team that loves to throw the ball a lot. Coming into this game, 90 receptions on the season.
So 4 receiver set, 3 to the bottom of the screen. The Broncos were coming with a corner blitz from the wide side, and Moreland just leads his receiver a little too far that time.
Yeah, just a little bit too much, although it looks like they will review this one. And we'll get another look at it here as Ray goes to the sideline. It looks like...
He's in.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of green between the toe and the white line there, doesn't it, Nate?
It did appear to be in. We'll see what the refs say here. And they do give him the catch. So Oklahoma State gets the benefit of the doubt on a spot on 3rd down, and then the review gives them 4 on that first down play. So 2nd down and 6. They're going to throw it again, this time wide side, and complete. And a good job from Brigham Ray hanging on to that one, too.
7 catches, 68 yards, and that one was an impressive one there. Threw it into a tight window. Ray came up with it, able to hang on to set up a short 3rd and 2 here.
So now they're going to bring a man in motion, speed option look. Moreland keeps it, gets around the corner, finds the first down, and a little bit more, 6 yards on that one. First down yardage for Oklahoma State.
Well, they've done a good job all game long of keeping Moreland corralled in the running game. This one finally breaking one that's going to go Oklahoma State's way, picking up another first down.
And Weinrich, another tackle. He's up to 8 tonight. Good protection this time from Moreland, and that one should have gone the other direction. Would have been another pick six for Boise State.
Yeah, that was almost a huge momentum shift there for the Broncos. That would have been a huge play for them to get all the way down the field, but unfortunately couldn't hang on to it.
And now Moreland going to take advantage, get some big yards on the ground, 14 to be exact, and move the chains again for Oklahoma State.
Wow, a nice pick up there. Perez again on the tackle. He's been everywhere in this game so far, but a nice pick up there for Oklahoma State as they keep the chains moving. This has been a really methodical and well-paced drive.
Three bunch to the bottom of the screen. Moreland looking that direction, comes back over the middle, and that is complete. It's Steven Rodriguez again. He holds on in traffic, and that's good for 6 on first down.
Yeah, nice pick up here. And Ray, they've been going to him a lot, especially on this drive as they enter the red zone. 2 for 2 in the red zone so far for the Cowboys.
See if they can keep that going. Moreland has plenty of time, comes back the other direction, complete, slipping a tackle. It's Brigham Ray to the end zone, touchdown Cowboys.
Well, with all of the work Ray did on this drive, it had to go to him, right? And they are 3 for 3 now in the red zone trips as Ray gets the catch, breaks the tackle around the outside. It looks like that was Aries Rodriguez before pushing his way into the end zone. Fantastic play there, and Boise now in a tight spot. They got to come up with some quick answers, Nate.
That was not the drive Boise State's defense wanted. They were unable to get off the field. They looked like they came up with one stop on a third down. Didn't get the benefit of the doubt, and I don't know if that kind of played into the psyche the rest of the drive, but they were just unable to make any plays. Had the dropped INT, could have gone back the other direction. So right now, the ball is bouncing Oklahoma State's way.
Yeah, it really has been. And for Boise, they've, like I've said earlier, they've been making moves. They've been moving the ball down the field. It's just, they just haven't been able to finish off drives. For Oklahoma State, they have. And that's really just been the big difference maker so far.
There's already some good games and some champagne being popped in chat. I think I would caution against some of that, as some wild things have happened in this league. Matthew McCray, 5 on first down.
A nice pickup here on first down. Like I always say, 4 yards, that's what you're looking for. 5, that's a bonus yard in there.
And another completion, this time to Largent. There's 11. Boise State, it's only 2 plays, but they're starting to get something rolling here on this drive.
And nice pick up there. And like you said, only 2 plays, but getting the first down, finding some momentum offensively.
3 receivers in the set, and Smith back to throw again. Has time over the middle and knocked down by Tymundus Bell. Only credited for 3 tackles tonight, but they've all been big.
Yeah, he has come up with some big ones, and that one really almost close to a dangerous play.
And now they're going to bring the tight end in motion. They're going to throw it again here on second down, complete, and another big hit. Still both defenses throwing the weight around. Matthew McCray picks up 4 on second down.
And they're going to go to McCray a lot. That's going to be the key to them coming back in this game, is getting your best weapon open and finding him and hoping he can make plays for you.
Now blitz coming, and it gets home. Ryan Smith is just swallowed up in the backfield. Ezra Rogalski with his 2nd sack tonight.
Yeah, big play there by Rogie coming up to make a sack there. And that'll be 4th and 14 now, putting an end to this drive that was starting to look pretty promising, Nate.
They did make a couple of early plays, some quick throws, and that time Oklahoma State came with the blitz, and it wasn't the blitzer that got home, it was the defensive lineman. Somebody missed an assignment up front, it looks like, from Boise State. Cost them the football there as JT Cass with the return. First down now for Oklahoma State. Ryan, how big is this drive now for the Boise State defense?
Yeah, this is going to be big here. A touchdown here, or really any points on the board, is going to be demoralizing to the effort of coming back. If they can get off the field quickly, there's still a decent amount of time left.
So early play here on this drive for Rodriguez, 7 yards on first down. And Oklahoma State already set up near midfield, 2nd and 3 from their own 47. 5 wide receivers in the set, 3 to the top of the screen. And going over the middle, wide open again, Stephen Eastridge. And these receivers right now just finding holes in this zone.
Yeah, Eastie's such a reliable tight end for Oklahoma State this year. A big pickup by him over the middle as Marcus Perez comes up with another tackle. I feel like I've said his name at every level tonight. In the backfield, deep down the field, at the linebacker position, he's kind of been everywhere. A nice tackle, but it will be a big first down.
Well, 1st and 10 inside the 35. Bubble screen, complete, breaking a tackle. Breaking another one is Brigham Ray, and he's out near another Oklahoma State first down.
Wow, and this was a good pickup here on first down. The screen going to work. Good blocking up front to help that there, and the broken tackle obviously doesn't hurt things.
Yeah, if you can't make tackles in the open field in this league, your defense is in for a world of hurt, and trust me, I've seen it firsthand in some of the games that I've not only called but coached in. So that's something you want to be able to do is tackle. 2nd down and 1, and you go right back underneath. This time it's Cass. He's got 5 and a first down.
Nice pickup here by Cass. Already over the 100-yard mark, as we said earlier. This one a short pickup as his quarterback nears the 400-yard mark.
And there's still 3:41 and counting now, 3rd quarter. And Jordan Hammer trying to find some yards. He finds nothing. He's going to lose a yard. Tyler O'Corin with the tackle.
That was a nice play there by Curran to slow them down here. And Boise State looking to come up with a big stop here. Just shy of the red zone right now.
4 receivers in the set, and going to go underneath and complete. This is JT Cass Jr. one more time, 7 more yards. He's up to 116 yards here tonight.
Yeah, nice play over the middle here. Makes this 3rd and manageable as Arias Rodriguez comes up with the stop there. 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd and 4, 5 wide receiver set, bubble screen, huge hit. Brigham Ray picks up the first down. It's 1st and goal, and checking for a concussion. He's flopping all over the place.
Yeah, that was dangerous there. Like, what a great pass on the outside and got the first down, but Marcus Perez was making sure he was going to make the open field tackle. What a vicious hit, and you're right. He looked a little wobbly trying to get up there.
So 1st and goal, Oklahoma State looking to put another one on the board. Complete. It's JT Cass Jr. for 4 more yards. 2nd down and goal from around the 5 now.
And this one, this is going to be a big here. Boise State's got to come up with some answers. They got to find a way to stop them.
And we're going to go right up the middle. And it was Jordan Hammer. They lined up in a wildcat formation, and Mo Hart was not fooled at all. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 6.
Yeah, they really don't see that a lot from Oklahoma State. A weird, maybe a little glitch that they threw in here trying to catch them off guard, but they weren't at all. Mo Hart comes up with a huge play. Now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, 5 wide receivers set. Going to throw it over the middle, complete. But Brigham Ray couldn't get to the end zone and couldn't break a tackle on that one. 4th and goal from inside the 1.
Just short there. A great job making the play right at the goal line to come up with a stop. And you will be happy to slow him down and hold him to a field goal here. But obviously time not a friend of the Broncos right now.
2:01 to go, 3rd quarter of the national championship game in Oklahoma State. Adds 3 more, 41-17 your score. And at this point, if you're the Broncos, Ryan, it's one drive at a time. Just get some points on the board and see what happens, right?
Yeah, you just got to figure some stuff out. You know, you got to get down the field, obviously get McCray mixed in. We haven't seen him take a lot of shots tonight downfield. Obviously something you want to implement here as you try to get back into this football game. But you obviously, you know you can't get it all back in one play.
The 1st and 10 just across the 20-yard line for Boise State and Ryan Smith. He's going to look downfield over the middle and nearly intercepted. Max Capone had one earlier, nearly got himself another one.
Yeah, Capone, what a huge play and huge night he's having. Another pass breakup will bring up 2nd and 10.
Going to go right back to the air and threw that one away quickly. Ryan Smith didn't like what he saw, just chucked it into the bench.
Yeah, didn't like what he saw at all. He got rid of that one. A long throw out of bounds. Maybe over the bench. Someone might have come up with a souvenir ball there.
So 3rd and 10. Boise State has slowed down on the 3rd down conversions, taking a shot here. And this time, Matthew McCray, you were calling for him just a minute ago. He gets his 7th catch of the night, moves the chains for the Broncos.
Well, just as you said it, Nate, you know, they're having trouble in it, and of course they're going to come up with a big play right when you say it. It's a great play over the middle finding their man. Obviously, you need to get him heavily involved. We've seen him have a good start tonight. He's having a good football game, but you got to find him more and more as they move down the field.
And that one was actually pretty well covered. He wasn't running wide open down the middle. Just a good throw and catch, and another good throw and catch. And Matthew McCray then gets folded like a lawn chair. It'll be 2nd down and 7. We'll just hope he gets up.
Yeah, fantastic play there. And like you said, tough hit. He is on his feet after a 3-yard gain, but definitely a violent hit there.
So now 2nd down and 7, ball across midfield. And I don't think we've said that lately for Boise State's offense. This one complete, breaking a tackle, getting 1st down yardage is David Williamson out of the backfield. 8 yards there, moving the chains again for the Broncos.
Yeah, Williamson does such a good job breaking tackles in the back end of this play. Eventually brought down by Chris Sunseri, but before that happens, breaking tackles picks up the 1st down.
2-by-2 set, Smith over the middle to Williamson, and he's going to go find 9 before he is found and dropped hard. And it's going to be 2nd down and 1 now for the Broncos.
Yeah, nice pick up there. Gain of 9 over the middle, like you said. That's a great way to start on 1st down. This opens up the playbook. Let's see if they want to try to take a shot here. The end zone definitely within range.
And now would be a good time. You might as well throw one towards the end zone here. You know you'd have 3rd and 1 at worst on the other side of it. So we'll see. They will throw. Under pressure, can't get it away. Ryan Smith is sacked again by Les McAdoo, his 3rd of the night.
Well, you saw it there. Smith was looking downfield. He's had his eyes downfield, and if he had a little bit more time, he might have had something, but this defensive line does such a good job. Les McAdoo, Tolbert right behind him, followed by Rogalski. All 3 of them were in the backfield to put pressure on him. Now that 2nd and 1 has turned into a 3rd and 9.
Big 3rd down here for Boise State. 2-by-2 set, and they will throw it over the middle, complete. Not enough. Timothy Banger gets 4 when he needed 9, and that may be the last play of the 3rd quarter, depending, but it's going to be 4th and 5 coming up.
Yeah, and it looks like the offense will stay on the field here, so a big play coming up. Let's see if they can convert.
Right call, got to go for it. Smith over the middle, open receiver, threw it behind him, but Banger able to make the adjustment and make the catch. 1st down, Boise State.
And really an impressive play here. Ryan Smith steps outside on the move, throws it.
Great throw to end the 4th quarter. They're going to need more of that. It's 48-17 Oklahoma State over Boise State. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Welcome back to Miami, everybody. The Orange Bowl, the CFSL championship game. See the 4s going up in chat. Boise State looking for 7. This one dumped underneath. Ryan Smith can't hook up with his receiver. It's jarred free. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, Oklahoma State got a lot of pressure there on Smith. He gets rid of the ball quickly. A nice pass, just couldn't hang on to it. A nice defensive stand there by the Cowboys.
Now over the middle again, and again jarred away late by the Cowboy defense. 3rd and 10 coming up for Boise State.
A nice play by Oklahoma State, whose defense is playing really stout right now.
2-by-2 taking a shot, and that one is incomplete, out of the back of the end zone. Otto Podolski helping knock that one away.
Well, Podolski's had a big season. He's tied for 5th in the CFSL in terms of interceptions with 5. The Germany-born player having a big play there.
4th and 10, big play coming up, and it's picked off, going the other direction, and he will finally be ushered out of bounds. This Oklahoma State defense is giving up nothing. Rashawn Ryland with the interception.
And Rashawn Ryland, another player on this team that has a lot of interceptions under his belt, actually tied with Otto Podolski at 5. Now not tied anymore. That'll be his 6th of the season, and a massive play there for the Cowboys.
Now, Oklahoma State looking to put this one to bed here early in the 4th quarter. Complete. JT Cass Jr. good for 3. Took a couple of hard hits on that one.
Yeah, he did take a couple of hard hits, punished for what was a 3-yard gain. Let's see if Boise can come up with a stop here on 2nd.
So 2nd and 7. Plenty of time to throw the football. Cass again. This time good for 4. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, nice pickup here, making this third and manageable here. Moreland having himself a very impressive ball game. Let's see if they can convert.
Now they go right to Hammer. It's time to start using Jordan Hammer a little bit more down the stretch. He's got 10 carries, 17 yards. That one good for a first down.
Yeah, Boise State's done a good job of shutting Hammer down. That is the bright spot right now for the Broncos. As Oklahoma State might have a tough time running the clock out if that's what they choose to do.
And they'll go over the middle, complete once again. Second down and second down and 3 after the 7-yard pickup by Rodriguez.
Yeah, nice pickup there for 7 yards. Sage Collins going to finish off with the tackle. 5 tackles tonight for Collins.
4 receiver set. They're going to throw it again, and it is complete first down yardage. Brigham Ray steps out of bounds, and it's first down, moving the chains again.
Wow, 12 catches, 105 yards. This has been a career kind of game for Ray, who's had a major impact on this one tonight.
Daniel Gunn, no, not the first freshman to ever win a championship. As Keyshawn Williams from Notre Dame came in as a freshman, won back-to-back championships, actually, for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And Ryan Moreland complete again for 3 on first down.
And to add to that, Phil Comet also won the national championship as a freshman.
So there's been at least 2 that we can name off the top of our head. I've only been in the league for about 5 seasons now, so anything beyond that I'm not very in depth on. Another first down for this Oklahoma State offense.
Yeah, big first down. They're moving the ball so methodically down the field.
And there goes Moreland on the option. He's going to break a tackle. He takes a hit. Still a lot of big hitting going on from this Boise State defense, but a gain of 8 on first down.
He does a good job breaking that first tackle, but like you said, took a massive hit. I believe that might have been Noah Shake on the backfield. Hard to get the jersey on that one. But wow, what a pickup and a nice play, and what a violent hit to end it.
Got to start sliding, or you may not see your sophomore season if you're Ryan Moreland on that one. This one is Jordan Hammer, and he finally finds some running room. Still not down. Gets up, picks up 2 more there. And he's got 10 on that carry, his best run of the night.
And that's going to be key. If they can get Hammer going and get that momentum built on the running game, it's going to be really hard for Boise to make any kind of comeback.
5 wide receivers. They're looking to continue to throw the football, and why not? It's working. Chris Walker, the 4th, right over the middle, wide open, 8 more yards.
And we haven't said his name since the first quarter when he had a nice catch over the middle. Now comes up with a nice catch here. Sage Collins on the tackle, but an 8-yard pickup for the Pokes.
So second down and 2 inside the red zone. Jordan Hammer going backwards this time as Pierce Parker with the play, his 2nd tackle for loss tonight.
Now only 2 yards a clip for Hammer, and like I said earlier tonight, normally 6.3. So this Boise State defense has done a good job of limiting the running lanes.
So now looking to throw it on 3rd and 5. Just got off the screen pass. Hammer looking to do some work on his own, and did a lot just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 4.
Well, that's the hardest work you're ever going to see for a play for no gain, but a great job of swarming to the football for Boise State. Sage Collins will get credit for the tackle.
John Broadfoot for a 35-yard attempt, up and good. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And Oklahoma State extends the lead just a little bit more. It's 51-17, 5:28 to go here in your national championship game. And Boise State with a senior quarterback, a big-time senior receiver looking to get a drive together. Their offense does not want to be shut out here tonight.
No, obviously not. And you know it's going to be late in this game, but you're playing for pride. You gotta get this offense going. A lot of these guys, it's their last opportunity to play in the blue and orange, and you want to go out on a high note. Ryan Smith and guys like that, Matthew McCray, such a talented team, and I think you're going to see them fight tooth and nail to the bitter end.
Those 2 are 5-year seniors. They lose also Matthew Evans, a senior receiver. Other than that, a lot of underclassmen on this team. So don't sleep on Boise State next season. Clutch will have them ready to go when season 16 rolls around after some recruiting. This is going to be a team to be reckoned with in the Big 12 and also in the playoffs next year.
Yeah, and then obviously it's a team that, like, every year Boise's in the mix. You know, they're such a talented team. The Pitt championship last year. Obviously had a great season this year. They also lose TJ Weinrich, which is another fifth-year senior and talented ball player, but I'm sure they're going to load right back up, and this is going to be a team that'll be right back in the conversation of contenders.
And Williamson goes backwards on that third down screenplay. And just, again, Oklahoma State's defensive line, we mentioned it in the podcast. They came in with 42 combined sacks. They've done that tonight. They've shut down the running game. The screen game has gone nowhere. It's just been a dominant showing from that Oklahoma State front four on defense.
It really has, and just another one to add to their list this year, as you see a great return here by J.T. Cash Jr. But they have been like this all season long. We talked about it on the show tonight, Nate. They haven't let anybody score more than 2 touchdowns on them since the last time they played Boise State.
So this defense has stepped up, made play after play, and Jordan Hammer making plays here. Nearly enough for another first down. 13 carries, 34 yards. So not the huge average, but right now starting to get the job done.
Yeah, and we're seeing the time slip off the clock. Real quick correction. More than 2 touchdowns, not just 2 touchdowns, is what I meant to say on that last one.
So now 2nd and inches, going to throw it to the end zone and batted around, incomplete. Marcus Perez, 10 tackles, nearly added an interception.
Yeah, he was right there, and if he wasn't there to make the play, there was another white jersey in the area that could have made the play. Really gutsy play calling here late in this game for the Pokes.
3rd and inches, they're going to throw it again. Moreland can't get it away. He's sacked. I believe that's the first sack tonight. It's Pierce Parker for the Boise State defense. 4th and 5 coming up.
Yeah, Moreland holds onto the ball too long, trying to find something. Then when he decides maybe to go for it, maybe throw it, and then Pierce Parker's there right away to come up with it. A big play there on defense for Boise. So they're going to hold them to a field goal here.
And so John Broadfoot, the lefty, this one for a 47-yard attempt. And they will snap it, kick up, and the kick is true. 54-17. Oklahoma State right now all over Boise State. 4:07 to go, 4th quarter.
Yeah, then a nice kick there up through, and this really felt early on, Nate, like it was going to be a very close ball game. It was punches back and forth, and then something changed. Oklahoma State grabbed the momentum and ran with it, but surprising. This is not the outcome that I think anybody expected.
No, I don't know if we expected 54 total points between these two teams. Although we know both offenses can score, we also know how good these defenses are. They showed that early on, and then something, as you said, just kind of clicked, and this Oklahoma State offense found some seams in the secondary from Boise State, exploited them, made some big plays, and kind of ran away with this one quickly. And now we'll see if Boise State's offense can get downfield. They want to put a touchdown on the board. They don't want their offense shut out here tonight in the championship game. There's a decent start. 2 more yards to Matthew McCray.
Yeah, nice little momentum builder there. Nice little completion. Great pressure on him. Ryan Smith stands and delivers, not afraid of taking the hit on the back end.
And McCray up to about 98 yards, I believe it said. 98 or 93. I couldn't quite read the graphic. On 9 catches. This one complete underneath. Stepping out of bounds goes McCray. He's got 3 more. So he's up to 96 now on 10 catches.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, he needed 166 to get that record. It's starting to look safe for Anthony Delano to hold on to it.
And screenplay going nowhere. This defensive line, we've said it so many times tonight. You can try and run the screen game against them. You can try and run draw plays against them. They're too fast for that. You can't block them straight up, and Rogalski shows it again with the big play in the backfield.
Yeah, he's such a fantastic player, and it really shows the athleticism that Rogalski has to get out there and make a play so quickly.
So 3:20 and counting now as Boise State will punt it back to Oklahoma State. And Ryan, I think on this drive, they're going to get some good field position. Cass muffing the punt, still gets it out near midfield, still going. The entire Boise State special teams unit is there to try and bring him down, finally does. But as I was going to say, 3 minutes to go, this has got to be hammer time now for Oklahoma State's offense.
Yeah, it absolutely is. After we watch that Benny Hill rendition by both teams at midfield, yeah, it absolutely is hammer time. This is the time that you want to give him the ball, melt away the clock, and get out of here and enjoy the fact that you are going to be champions.
Pistol formation, that's exactly what they'll do. Got a couple of offensive linemen out in front of him, and he does a little work on his own with a stiff arm. Late in this ball game, still running hard, gets himself 9 yards.
Yeah, great run there and a good tackle on the back end of it. But, yeah, they're finding some momentum in this running game as in the last couple drives.
Getting late, that Boise State defensive line getting a little bit more tired. Missed tackles in the open field, and Hamer doing some work now. 16 yards, his best run of the night. He's suddenly up over 59 yards, or up to 59 yards. And Alexander Wilson with his 6th tackle tonight.
Yeah, and another good play here by Hammer, and you're right. I think it is just, they've been on the field a lot tonight. Maybe that's starting to wear on them. Seeing some broken tackles there as Hammer's finding rushing lanes open up.
Inside of 2 minutes to go now. Ball inside the 25. Moreland going to keep it on a read option, and he's got room to work. And he carries a Bronco with him inside another first down inside the 15 at the 12.
Yeah, nice pickup here again. Moreland being the 1-2 punch of Hammer and Moreland being a nice rushing duo all season long, and they're finding some momentum here to finish this game out.
There goes Moreland again, right up the middle, a little midline read, switching it up a little bit, and now Moreland up to 59 yards rushing.
Yeah, they did a good job of corralling him early, but I think it's exactly what you said, Nate, earlier. I think it's just this defense has been on the field a lot. The tiredness starting to set in, and it's starting to make an effect.
And there goes Moreland around the edge on the quarterback read, and the freshman has put this one to bed now, 60-17. Extra point pending, but Ryan Moreland with a 4-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, a nice pickup here, a nice touchdown to add to this lead. As we'll say, Boise State get the ball back. 22 seconds left in this one, but it looks like the outcome has been decided already.
And for Boise State, congratulations on an outstanding season. Not the way you wanted to end it, but your seniors are going out with a great season. And this one, again, got out of hand. But you got to hold your head up high and just wait until next season for the rest of these guys, because they're going to be back again.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is a talented Boise State team. I know this did not go their way, and it's a disappointing way to end the season, but they got here by beating some of the very best teams in the league. They beat Michigan twice. They beat Kentucky. They are a very good team. And like we talked about earlier, Clutch being one of, the best ADs league-wide, he's going to rebuild, and they'll be right back in the hunt.
So 13 seconds to go. It over the middle, complete to Timothy Banger, and that should be what ends this national championship game as the clock is about to hit zeros. And it has. Ryan, that's going to do it. 61-17. And again, not the final we expected, but it's the final we got. Congratulations to the Cowboys. Help us wrap this up.
Congrats to the Cowboys. It was an impressive game, and to cap off an impressive season. For Boise State, we already said it. This team will be right back. It's always disappointing to lose like this and to end your season on a loss, but this is a fantastic team. They'll be right back. But for tonight, it was all Cowboys, and congratulations to the boys in Oklahoma State.
The Oklahoma State Cowboys are your season 15 CFSL champions. Congratulations to them. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to our producer, Joe Gates, tonight, and our executive producer, Mike Peters, and, of course, to my broadcast partner, Ryan Moreland, for tonight's action. On behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Well, that's all she wrote for Season 15. Remember that the profile creations will be opening up again soon. Recruiting is just around the corner. And Season 16, well, it'll be here before you know it. So we'll see you in Discord, everyone. Good night.